Bilirubin is formed from the metabolism of bile salts, glucose, heme, cholesterol. So what is this bilirubin metabolism? We are going to learn a detailed flowchart of this bilirubin metabolism. This bilirubin is your product of destruction of your RBC. That is the basic that you have to know. We know that a normal RBC has a lifespan of around 120 days. Okay. So you have a normal RBC like this. It will be ovoid in cross section, circular. Okay. This is your normal RBC. Just learn it with me so that it will be easy for you to understand. This is your normal RBCs. After 180 days, 120 days. After 120 days, they will undergo senescence. Senescence. Okay. This is senescent RBC. This is your senescent RBC. Okay. They will degrade. Hemoglobin will degrade into your macrophage system. Okay, this is just a representative picture where all that is going to happen. I'm going to tell you the detailed things what are going to happen there. So this hemoglobin will degrade into heme and your globin. Okay, so heme and your globin portion. This globin will go into your protein pool. This globin will go into this protein pool, while this heme, okay, they get converted to biliverdin due to the enzyme heme oxygenase. Heme oxygenase, and this bilirubin will get converted to biliverdin will get converted to bilirubin due to biliverdin reductase. This is one thing that you have to remember. This takes place into your phagocyte, mononuclear phagocytic system. This is your phagocytic system. Then what happens in your blood? I'm going to draw this portion. This is your vascular system. I'm just going to write blood. In blood, what happens is this bilirubin plus albumin will form unconjugated bilirubin. Okay. This unconjugated bilirubin will get conjugated in your liver. Conjugation takes place in the liver, hepatic sinusoids, bilirubin, glucuronide. Okay. So this conjugated bilirubin will directly act on your intestine, that is duodenum. Okay. Okay. It's a very representative image. You just have to understand this this one. This is anus. Okay. And you have a kidney here. So it acts in the duodenum. Okay. It acts in the duodenum to form excreted as conjugated bilirubin. This conjugated, I'm just writing conjugated bilirubin, will get converted to urobilinogen in the intestine. Okay, this all happens in intestine. Here 80% is excreted. So stercobilinogen, since inside I can't write, that's why I'm writing it outside. Stercobilinogen, and in stools they are passed as stercobilin. If you see it here, this happens 80%. The rest 20%, it acts on the kidney. Okay. 20% of your urobilinogen is formed in the intestine is reabsorbed, where it is excreted as urobilinogen in urine. This is one thing that you have to understand your bilirubin this is bilirubin metabolism. Okay. Now we are going to focus only on your the top portion, that is heme is degraded in your reticuloendothelial system, especially in your liver and spleen. Okay, 85% from your RBCs and 15% from your turnover of your RBCs. So heme gets converted to biliverdin, green color, due to heme oxygenase, and then next is your bilirubin, red orange pigment. Okay, in conjugation with the albumin, it forms unconjugated bilirubin. This you have to know. Apart from this, whatever that you have to know is your how is this formation of bilirubin taking place? This microsomal heme oxygenase system of your reticuloendothelial system is responsible for your first step of your heme generation, heme degradation. In the presence of two things, one is your NADH and one is your oxygen. This enzyme adds the hydroxyl group to the methynyl bridge. Okay, the enzyme adds hydroxyl group to the methynyl bridge between your pyrrole rings. Okay, so it gets converted to ferrous to ferric form. Okay, the next process is going to be by the same enzyme delivery system. A second oxygenation will result in the cleavage of your porphyrin ring, that is your iron and your cobalt is released in addition to the green pigment biliverdin, and this biliverdin is reduced to your bilirubin by your biliverdin reductase. So this is predominantly green and this is predominantly red orange. Okay, here your final product will be yellowish brown or brown to yellowish something. Okay, so this you have to, this flow chart, if you understand, you can answer any type of question in this formation of bilirubin, and even the jaundice you can understand it very easily. So this in key concept C, they have given it very clearly. This bilirubin is excreted, globin portion goes into your protein pole, and iron and ferritin is used as ferritin, stored and reused. So coming back to the question, bilirubin is formed from the metabolism of heme.